Well, Elon Musk is now the world's first trillionaire after what might be the most ambitious launch yet for his company, SpaceX. SpaceX went public today, and anyone can invest in the company. Trading opened at $150 a share, valuing the company at more than $2 trillion. It's the largest initial public offering, or IPO, of all time. Musk rang the Nasdaq's opening bell today from the company's headquarters in Starbase, Texas.
And let me tell you, if people had told me this was gonna happen, I was like, man, you must be smoking some really good crack. Because I think this company's gonna fail.
Joining us now, NBC News business and data correspondent Brian Chung. Brian, so many people are paying attention to this. Some folks have said they've even saved up to try to invest today in the stock. It's potentially risky, though, right? Why is today like such a big deal?
Yeah, and again, we have to just step back and acknowledge how big this is. This is going to change the shape of the market because this is the biggest initial public offering of all time. Again, what that means is regular mom and pops can now invest in this company. And that's a big deal when you consider, let's say you're an investor that says, I don't like all the investable opportunities here on Earth. Well, then why not invest in space? That's where SpaceX wants to go. They want to go to the moon. They want to go to Mars at some point. But again, there is a lot of risk associated with this because this is a company that's not profitable. The only profitable part of their business is Starlink, getting satellites up into space. And I should also point out that there's also talk that at some point investing in SpaceX would be investing in Tesla and other of Elon Musk's companies because he's been in this process of consolidating all of his companies. Analysts say merging with Tesla could be a move that could come as soon as next year.
And to state the obvious, if you buy at this level, there's no guarantee it's going up.
All stocks could go to zero at some point.
You mentioned we mentioned that this makes him a trillionaire, which is kind of hard to wrap your head around. Can you help us understand what that means?
Yeah, and I think some visuals might help. But first off, when it comes to just the overall number of 1 trillion, that's above the GDP of 170 countries. That's enough to spend $1 million a day for 3,000 years. And let's say, for example, you wanted to take a look at this within the context of space itself. If you took pennies and you stacked them all the way up, $1 trillion would get you to the moon and back twice. It's a little farther than it looks like on that graphic. And then lastly, in time, 1 trillion in seconds would be 32,000 years. For comparison, 1 million seconds would only be 11 and a half days. So again, it's just a number that the mind cannot comprehend that many commas.
1 million was 11 and a half days, and then it goes to, oh my gosh.
And again, in money, Elon Musk has all of that. Yeah. And there's a lot of questions over whether or not one person should have all that power and all that money. I think that's a fair question.
Brian, thank you so much. Brian Chung.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.